How's it going, everybody? This is Mike, Mr. Tiny Timmons, and I'm back again with a new episode of Living Tiny with Mr. Tiny. This is season 2, episode 13, and this is the season finale. So you know I had to do it big. So what I did is I actually traveled from Texas up to the beautiful mountains of Montana to showcase this beautiful home right here behind me, which is the Benfits Tumbleweed. This is a great model that was meant to be in this location. So I wanted to showcase to you, when I say that we send these homes all over the country, I mean what I say. So with that being said, grab your popcorn, grab a seat, because you're in for a treat. This is an all new episode of Living Tiny with Mr. Tiny. I am back again with a all new episode of Living Tiny with Mr. Tiny. And as I stated in the introduction, I'm sad to say that this will be the season finale of season 2, but I'm very happy that I was able to travel to Montana, put on my Montana wardrobe, get out of my suit, and show you that I can showcase a mountain home like no other. Who's given me the pleasure of doing so today are the Benfits. This is the Benfits Tumbleweed behind me. And they have been a great couple who have purchased from Recreational Resort Cottages, sight unseen, might I add, when I say all the time that we have clients from all over the country purchase our homes, whether they have the capabilities of traveling into our display center or their busy schedules do not allow them to do so. They trust in us. They trust in myself to provide with a quality home that they're looking for, and the Benfits are no exception. They come across our YouTube videos, our website, and decided to make the leap and purchase a home from us, built in Texas, and pay the expense to have it shipped to Superior, Montana. And again, it was not an inexpensive task to do so, but they were willing to do it for the quality that we represent and showcase here at Recreational Resort Cottages. So here behind me is the Tumbleweed, which, as you know, if you're subscribed like you should be, this is a fan favorite model that is 15 feet wide, 26 feet in length. That's before the front porch that the Benfits chose to add onto this home, which is 10 feet of beauty. So making this overall home 15 by 36 feet long. So starting here on the exterior, as you see, they went with a beautiful green. Why wouldn't you do so? I mean, it just looks great, doesn't it? So it complements the backdrop here of the National Forest, which is actually 4 million acres of untouched earth beauty right here. So they never have to worry about any building, any construction here behind the home. So this is a great space for them to place a beautiful tumbleweed, as you see here. And as you see as well, they've chosen to add features such as the cedar shutters, the cedar continuous eaves that are underneath the clear story windows. They also have the cedar porch posts. They've added the complement of the black metal skirting to add that cherry on top of the black metal roof. They are color coordinating just like Mr. Tiny. So they have done it right here today. Follow me on around as we talk a little bit more about this exterior, because I'm going to take my time with this one, because again, like I said, I'm sad to say that this is the season finale, but I want to do all the justice of this home and showcase what it has to offer. So get a great view of those porch posts and cedar up front. Look at that porch beam in cedar. We've got the 3 crow's foots right there in cedar as well. And then let's get a good look at it on this opposite side. You'll notice this roof line spans down. Lovely. They have the windows here. Again, on the living room side, you'll see that there are picture windows on this model, because why wouldn't you want to add picture windows when your environment is so picturesque, literally. And That continuous eaves that runs from the back of the home all the way to the porch is a beautiful asset to this home. Also, the fact that they have chosen to add the abundance of windows on this home to bring the natural light in and out makes this 399 square feet feel oh so sweet. They have the lapped hardy siding on this home as well. So as you know, if you're subscribed like you should be, that's 30 years of warranty on the siding to pair with 30 years on that black metal roof. They've actually chosen to go with the black metal railing on this home with the cedar tops of the railing. So that pairs in together so lovely. And as you come around the side here, this is going to be your entrance onto this 10-foot porch. And you'll see that the Benfits have already added the addition of their permanent stairs, where they chose to complement the coyote gray Trex decking that you'll see on the porch with the coyote gray tops of these stairs here. But what I love so much is that they added the black fronts, the black faces on the steps, which go so well with the black metal skirting that you'll see on this home. Now follow me up onto this 10-foot front porch, and you'll see here that this is a great option because look at this interior porch ceiling. You want to talk about a rustic dream. This is it right here with the Benfits. They have the 4 can lights here on the front porch, and with 10 feet of space out here of exterior living, you get things like this, where Miss Benfit picked out this beautiful table right here, which they like to enjoy a nice morning breakfast, lunch, or dinner right here with this beautiful terrain here around us. And you have enough space with 10 foot that you can have a large table like this, a couple of chairs here on the side, and then an additional chair here on the opposite. Also, what I love about the home is the fact that they have the exterior outlets here on the porch. They have the black farmhouse style coach light, and then up above they have the trapezoid windows. Notice all the trim on this home is going to be the cedar stained. And fun fact, the Benfits actually ordered their home with clear seal on their cedar. It was not stained. Mr. Benfit chose to take on that task himself because he loved the look of it. Once it arrived here on the property, he decided to add his personal character to it and add this honey stain to the home. So that is options, guys. This is why I do live in Tiny with Mr. Tiny, to showcase to you, you can take the canvas that we provide of a beautiful 399 square foot park model tiny home, and you can add the characteristics on your own after delivery. And I'll showcase some of that as well when we go inside, because Mr. Benfit and Miss Benfit did not stop there. But get a good look of this. Also, the fact that they painted the front door in black to complement the black skirting on this home, and they have the 36-inch door with the blinds and the glass for their convenience. Now let's follow inside to showcase how great this interior space is of the Benfits Tumbleweed. And again, what makes this home so great is the fact that this floor plan has been out since the origination of recreational resort cottages. And it still always will be a fan favorite due to the layout of this floor plan. And that was the reason the Benfits chose this model by the name of the Tumbleweed. Is with it having 15 feet in width, you're able to accommodate a couch as you see here, which is actually a sleeper sofa. So if they have guests or anyone stay, they can pull out and fold out into a bed there, and they have additional space. Also, let's get a great look of this southern yellow pine accent wall that's going right along this living room wall here. Another feature I want to showcase to you is the fact of doing things on your own after delivery. Look at this end table here that the Benfits had. You'll be surprised for me to tell you that Mr. Benfit actually constructed this himself, and it was derived from pallet. It was derived from a pallet, a wood pallet that he sat there, took the dimensions, knew how much space he had to work with, and created an end table. So anyone who is handy and they can put their tools to use, they can do something like this. So that way you have unique features in your tiny home. Let's look also at this southern yellow pine ceiling going throughout this model, looking magnificent, might I add, and it pairs. Again, we're in the mountains of Montana. Why wouldn't you do something like this? These picture windows here, look at this, guys. These picture windows just go right out, again, like I said, into 4 million acres of national forests. So again, as Mr. Benfit has told me, they've had some wildlife, as you can imagine. Imagine anything from turkeys to literally last night before we arrived, there were black bears around here. So I'm gonna try to get this video wrapped up for you, and we're gonna get out of here pretty expeditiously, so that way we don't have to worry about, the three bears coming to visit us during this filming. But if you're in a place like this, hey, this is what you move here for, is for this. And as you can see, everything pairs tremendously, even the addition of this reading light. Miss Benfit loves to read, so they chose to add in this feature after delivery that kind of folds out there and gives them the option to sit and read a nice book. I love the decor. It's so fitting of this home, and those picture windows, again with the single clear story window up above, is great. And also you'll see over here they have the built-in LED fireplace with the black pedal tile surrounding, and they have the southern yellow pine mantle there, and you can see they have their TV mounted there, where again, this is where it all derived from, ladies and gentlemen, is our online marketing. And that's how they found us, all the way in Montana. Actually, they live in Oregon. That's where they're from, and they chose to purchase this property here in Montana and place this home on it. So again, this is why I do it day in and day out, week in and week out, shooting these videos to bring it to you guys. And also, I love the decor that they went with throughout the house. I'll say that over and over because I can't say it enough. This is so fitting, so inviting. And this southern yellow pine accent wall that's behind where this TV is mounted pairs so lovely with the trimming that they personally did themselves after delivery. If you notice, this trim here matches the front and back of the island here that they painted themselves. So everything goes together. I love those features and love that they chose those options. Also, an option that they included were these cutbacks. They've got cutbacks on the front of the home and the rear of the home. And what's a cutback, might you ask? If you're subscribed like you should be, you'd already know, but I'm going to go ahead and educate you. You see how this wall could have easily squared, and this bump out, as you may see here, would not be here. This is called a cutback, where we cut back an area to add some dimension and depth to the front of the home. And they chose to include that, and I think it came out wonderful with them wrapping it and the southern yellow pine of this cutback, which blends with the ceiling and adds that depth and dimension, while also looking through those trapezoid windows, you can see the interior porch ceiling and feels like it was all meant to be. Now, follow me over to the kitchen side, and you'll see here they chose to go with the island here that's on wheels that could roll out of the way as you need. They have these stools on each side so they can enjoy this while whether they're prepping food or having a nice area to sit and converse. Works for all of the uses. We've got a small window here up front to bring in some natural light. Also, a feature that they went back and forth with but decided to go with was the dishwasher. And they said that was a great decision that they chose to add. Even though you lose the storage space of having the cabinet down below, they do not regret it. So that was a great mention there that I had with Mr. Benfit earlier, where he relayed that to me and saying that that was a great addition, and they were very glad that they did so. Also, look here. As you know, there's sometimes that we feature open shelving around the windows. That was something that they thought about doing, but decided, hey, the cabinet space will be more utilized for us. But they did love the fact of the shelving connecting of the cabinets up top. So what they did, they ordered this home with just the cabinets here on each side, and Mr. Benfit actually constructed this himself. So actually cut the wood there and made it to fit perfectly there, so they have a great decor area to utilize in their home. So again, this is what Living Tiny with Mr. Tiny is for, to show you the possibilities. As you see here, a fan favorite, one basin stainless steel farm sink paired with the nickel finish detachable sprayer. Works lovely and great with that black pedal tile backsplash, which complements the interior fireplace and also goes well with the Calcutta marble countertop. So that is a great addition. We've got the drawer bank here. Again, they went with electrical appliances in this model, so no gas in here. So they have the smooth top stove down below. They've got the convection oven up top, and then the side-by-side fridge with ice in the door. I love the addition here of them adding just those little, hey, I mean, when you go tiny, you got to get creative. So just the addition of having the area to put some of your kitchen items are great. Also, let me not forget, right here on this end post, right here going up to the loft, Mr. Benfit again got his handy tools to use, and he constructed this area here. So just having a standard base, he decided let's dress it up a bit. He added these wood accents around and even added a topper there to the post. So I think that came out great and looks like it was meant to be. Also, get a great shot of these interior doors. And the reason why I want to show that is because the Benfits decided once the home delivered that they wanted to actually take care of the interior doors themselves, and the stain, the additional coats that they have here, again, the smoothness of these interior doors. I mean, I wish we had a way that you could feel through the TV and see that this feels like a baby's bottom. It's slick. I'm telling you, smoother than a preacher's face on a Sunday getting ready for church. I'm telling you that. Also, we've got the pantry right here, which is a great utilization. They have that there and is an awesome feature for additional storage. Also, let's get a good shot of these loft rails here. They chose to go with the rebar rails. We have the hickory tops and bottoms surrounding that. And let's go through pocket door number 1, and we'll make our way into the bathroom. And in the bathroom here, this is a great feature. They added those additions here. As you see, the towel rack that they added in themselves looks great, goes with the vibe. I love it. They have the dual linen cabinets, I should say, on top of the countertop. Additional drawer bank down below. They continued with this Calcutta marble here in the bathroom with the banjo style countertop that wraps over the toilet area. Also, they have the southern yellow pine accent wall going behind the mirror. And again, another fun fact, as you can see a repetitive statement here. When I say the benefits, they added some additions of wood, some additions of trimming and things like that after the fact. Here's another feature. They took the standard mirror that we had and chose to decorate it up a little bit there. And they chose to add this addition of the wood trim around. So it shows you how a little goes a long way right here in this home. Also, they had the envision of knowing that there was a good chance that they were going to have friends, family, people like that stay in this home. So rather than doing the tile shower, they decided to do the fiberglass one piece and just have a curtain. So that way, once they've used it, they can close it right back out. Or it's time to wash it. It's got dirty. They can take it off, wash the back side of this curtain here, or hey, take it off, buy a new one, hang it up. Makes it so easy from that point. Also, look at a great look of this other pocket door here going from the bathroom into the bedroom, where you see, ooh-wee, we've got it right here for you guys. As you see, 15 feet of width and 399 square feet of space makes a world of difference when it comes to the bedroom. And you'll see that they, with the addition of the queen bed box with storage underneath, they love this feature of having this in their home. So let's get a good shot of this southern yellow pine accent wall here in the back. We've got the 2 farmhouse style lights on each side, and they chose to add these nightstands which have USB capabilities and outlets in each, so they can charge their phones, do those things as they need to. They have the 2 clear story windows right there up above. They've chosen to add some of the blinds there, so when they want some privacy, they can close those down, open them up as they want to bring in some natural light. But back to the bed space, look with the queen size bed, how much walkability that you have going throughout the home. So this is a great option in my opinion. And again, with the storage, this bed actually lifts up and they have additional storage underneath. So that is a great concept that you can keep in mind when you're looking at different options and ways to utilize your tiny home in the future. We have the dual closets right here. They have the barn doors on each side. Those are stained in the hickory stain, which complement the rest of the house so wonderfully. They have the 3 drawer dresser down below. Again, the Calcutta marble up top. And again, just space for their decor. It is equipped with an electrical outlet there. So if they ever wanted to put TV or anything in that location, they definitely have the capabilities of doing so. Look at this decor in here. I mean, everything is so wonderfully located, placed. And then items like this. There's in this 399 square feet, there's not much space for a coat rack or things like that if guests come in. Well, if guests are over, they can open that door up, or if they personally want to hang a coat up, because it does get a little cold out here. And as you may know, they have the space here. Just those little additions, ladies and gentlemen, go a long way. And I love the fact that they literally have the black bear there on the coat hooks. And yeah, we may see one before this video is over, but we'll may have to cut it. But besides that, guys, I got the mini splits here in the bedroom space. There's another mini split out in the main area, and the benefits firsthand have said how great these mini splits are in heating and cooling this particular model. Fun fact, since it was taken to Montana, as you see today, there's some additions that many clients have the questions about on upgrading things like insulation, snow roof load, things like that, things that we may not have to deal with on a day-to-day basis in Texas, even though the homes are built there. Well, we can make that possible for you. The benefits, for example, chose to go from the standard snow roof load of 40 pounds and upgrade to the 80-pound snow roof load that is equipped on this home. Because literally, I had to hop on the first plane here, connecting flights. It's a whole backstory of how I got up here so quickly, but I had to, because this area, with the snap of a finger, could be covered in snow, and we couldn't even access this property to come in and film. So I had to get up here before the snow arrived and showcase this to you, so they know that snow is going to be here. It's not if, it's when. So they went ahead and upgraded that snow roof load on this home, as well as additional insulation and things like that. So I have a lot of clients reach out all the time and ask me those questions, and I tell them, but what I can do is I can show you better than I can tell you. So I come in person and make it happen. So let's go out of the swing door here. And as you can see, we'll go back up to the loft. But before we do so, let's look at this hickory handrail that has the rebar railing going inside of it, which complements this so wonderfully. Also, if you're subscribed like you should be, you know a fan favorite is the drawer in the stair option. So you'll see here, these stairs right here actually have drawers in them, and they soft close, might I add with that. But let's take it up to the loft so I can showcase how great this loft is in the benefits Montana Tumbleweed. Oh, well, now we're in the loft of the benefits Tumbleweed, and this beautiful Montana mountain home has me basically in awe. And just by being up here in the loft, just the surround view of this national forest here is incredible. You almost have to see it in person to believe it. But the reason why we add in these clear story windows in these tiny homes, not only for the fact of bringing in the natural light and making that 399 square feet feel so much larger, is the fact that if you have a spectacular property, as you see here, that the benefits are located on, you can actually, from every angle, get a beautiful look onto the property from the inside of your home anywhere. So this is a great option. I love the fact that they chose to go with the Tumbleweed with loft model. And as you're here in the loft, you can see, again, I'm in this wonderful, comfortable chair, and I've got enough space with my hat on, my Montana hat, to sit up here just fine. So you'll see there's a lot of people that ask the question on, how much height do you have here in the loft? Can I move around? Yes, it's not possible for you to walk around, actually, because then that square footage would count towards the overall square footage, basically diminishing the fact that this home is built to be a recreational vehicle on paper and built to code. So if we extended this area, it would exceed 399 square feet. So we do not want to do that. So we give enough where you can be up here and be comfortable. And again, whether you want to play chess, sit back and read a nice book, or lounge away in this beautiful decorated mattress up here that they have in the loft for additional sleeping, you have all of the options to do so. Also, get a good look of the farmhouse style lights on each side of the loft. Again, this cutback I talked about earlier on the front wall, they chose to add here in the rear of the loft as well to add some of that depth and dimension, and I think it came out incredibly. We have the trapezoid windows here in the rear loft, and this is a first that the Benfits have done. They actually added in some blinds here on the trapezoid windows right here in the loft, which I think is great because even with these blinds there, you still have the dimension and characteristic of the windows that you get at the same time. They also chose to go with the solid flooring here in the loft rather than carpet. And to me, it just fits this home so well, paired with the additional wood that you have going throughout the rest of the home. And might as well, as we're saying, rest of the home, get a shot from the loft of the rest of the home so you can see how firsthand 399 square feet feels oh so sweet when you purchase your home from Mr. Tiny and Recreational Resort Cottages right here. And guys, I am blown away by this home today. Literally, I couldn't have ended it a better way for season 2 of Living Tiny with Mr. Tiny. And I want to take the time to say thank you to Mr. and Miss Benfit for allowing us to travel from Texas up to Montana to get a first-hand look of their home in its forever spot right here in beautiful Superior, Montana. And I'm thankful to you forever for allowing us to do so. And thank you for entrusting in our company and reaching out and choosing to purchase the home sight unseen and believing in us and the company and myself here at Recreational Resort Cottages and these videos that I provide to provide you with a home that was everything that you wanted and more. And I thank you so much for that. And with that said, as well, you guys, our subscribers, our viewers, what I like to call our family, run down to the comments and show your support for the Benfits and allowing this to be possible. So please go tell them thank you. Also, let me and them know what your favorite feature of the Benfits Montana Tumbleweed was today. Was it the 10-foot front porch? But was it the location? I mean, literally, it's so beautiful here. Was it the southern yellow pine ceiling? Was it the actual additions that Mr. Benfit handled himself after delivery? You let us know down in the comments so we can keep these type of features and things going for future clients. All I want to do is create a spark that turns into a flame for one of you that have the tiny home dream today. And I hope I'm doing my part of providing these videos to you and allowing you to do so. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button and let me know that you liked and enjoyed that video so it spreads throughout this algorithm and the Benfits get the notoriety that they deserve for this home today. Also, if you have not already, hit that subscribe button, because if you're subscribed like you should be, you're part of the family. If this is your first time to the channel, I'll let you slide, but go ahead and hit subscribe down below. Also, leave a comment. Like I said earlier, let me know what your favorite feature of the home is. And if you're interested on making a purchase or have additional questions about the possibility of creating your tiny home, run on over to Instagram right now at the Mr. Tiny, at TheMrTiny. And you can connect with I anytime. I'm selling the Tumbleweed as well as hundreds of other models directly off of my Instagram. So you can contact me day or night and I'll make sure that price is right. And guys, again, this is one for the books. And I thank you for experiencing this with me. And I look forward to season 3 of Living Tiny with Mr. Tiny. And this is a wrap for season 2. And I'll see you on the next Living Tiny with Mr. Tiny. Y'all have a great day.